Okay, here we are, coming to you live from Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We are inside Truly on Deck, and I am honored to introduce the YDSC CDSC National Championships here on May 1st, 2022. This is the culmination of our Soaring Spring 22 season. I am Marty McFlyen. What am I? Founding director of the YDSC and CDSC. Here with Netizen01. Over here with the Jumbotron behind him. We're on the Jumbotron right now at Target Field. Look at that. Amazing. We've got fans streaming in to watch this second annual YDSC CDSC National Championships. The YDSC is the Youth Drone Sports Championships. The CDSC is the Collegiate Drone Sports Championships. We have both levels here today. This is the second time we've flown at Target Field with the YDSC and CDSC. We were here last fall in November for the North Regionals. In the fall, we do regionals all over the country, and we were here for regionals. Last weekend, we did state. We do state championships all over the country. At the Minnesota State Championships last weekend at Holy Angels, the host school, Holy Angels, won their first Minnesota State Team Championship. Let's hear it for Holy Angels last week. And in the individual competition at the Minnesota State Championships, a senior from Apple Valley, whose older brother won our first ever state championship 3 years ago, followed in the family tradition to take his first state championship, and that would be Broff. Let's hear it for Broff, who's here flying today in Nationals. Not only did Broff win Minnesota State, he also won our sim championship for the Soaring Spring in the simulator. He is going for the trifecta today. Holy Angels is here flying, your state team champions. And we have pilots in from all around the country because this is Nationals. We are going to start with the CDSC, the college pilots. We have the top 8 collegiate pilots in the country here racing at Target Field. Wait till you see the course. We will do that first. Then we will let the high school and middle school pilots in the YDSC lay down some practice times, some qualifying times, then they will race. I think we have 19 pilots from around the country racing at the YDSC level. So that is what we are here doing. We thank the National Center for Autonomous Technologies, NCAT, in Thief River Falls, Minnesota, for making this possible, for supporting the YDSC, for feeding us this afternoon, for helping us be at this amazing space. We thank the Minnesota Twins and Target Field for letting us fly here, for supporting a brand new sport like drone racing. We are honored to be here. And I also want to shout out to Dragon's Eye View Media. Normally you don't see me talking with a really nice clear image like this. We've got cameras here and the technical expertise of Dragon's Eye View Media capturing many more angles than we normally have at our events. This is going to be an awesome race to watch. Thank you, Dragon's Eye View Media, which, by the way, was founded by one of our best pilots in the history of the YDSC, Shy Dragon, from the Tiny Turbines. Yes, there she is. Thank you, Shy Dragon. Yes, let's hear it for her. With her dad on the assist. Okay. All right, so it's 2 o'clock on the dot. Joel, did I time it just right? I timed it just right. It's time to get this race going with the college pilots. We've got 8 of them. They're all waiting for me to stop talking. Let's meet the first 4. Here they are. We've got 8. We're going to do a double elimination bracket with 8 pilots. So 4 will go, the other 4 will go. Bottom 2 in each heat will face each other in the third heat. That will be the elimination heat. Top 2 is like a win, bottom 2 is like a loss. You can't lose twice, okay? Stay in the top 2. The first 4 are, and we're gonna have them walk up as I introduce them, starting in the upper left. Second top qualifying time, I believe, this afternoon. From Bemidji State, the Beavers. They are proud to have him. Let's hear it for Poster Duck. Poster Duck, welcome. Let me see your micro FPV quadcopter. I like the color scheme. It's multicolored. You got a yellowish. Oh, look at that. Okay. I like it. Are you excited to be here today?
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
All right, Poster Duck, everybody, from Bemidji State. Next up, I got to see the list again. Yeah, we'll go down to the bottom left here. A senior captain from the University of Minnesota Alpha Drone team, the Golden Gophers. We've known this pilot since he was just a teenager, racing at our original events before the YDSC, before the CDSC. Now he's graduating from college. I can't believe it, but he's here to race as a college pilot one last time at Target Field. What's better than that? Let's hear it for Nautilus. Nautilus! We used to call you the teen sensation, the teen dream, I think, but now you're graduating. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's really bittersweet. I mean, I love racing with these guys every Wednesday night now in lecture halls, but it's time to move on. So,
graduating to better things. Let's see your drone so we know. Okay, green. Clear and green, the green machine. All right, Nautilus, welcome. Great to have you here. Nautilus has really made the Alpha Drone team possible. And now we've got a couple more Alpha Drone pilots. This pilot in the upper right of your screen, that's not him. That's a friend of his. There's a certain tradition for some of these pilots, the ones from St. Louis Park High School actually. They like to put other people in their profile pictures, other top pilots. You can ask them why. That is a picture of Balake, but we are talking about, you're a freshman this year? Are you a freshman this year? I lose track. Let's hear it for Speedy. Speedy. All right, Speedy. You got some bluish and purplish. I like that. Okay. And do you have anything to say to Balake, who's not here today?
He's my biggest inspiration for drone flying, so I'm so glad to be here, and it's mostly because of him.
All right, you heard that, Balake. Speedy is here from the University of Minnesota, and one more pilot. He was here at regionals. He actually won the team competition at regionals with his teammate from the University of Minnesota. His name back then was Deputy 2P. I miss that name. I like the name Deputy 2P. On the screen it says Spencer. I think in the standings it says Spencer 2P. Anyway, Spencer Deputy 2P. Come on up, Spencer. And you got a red frame there, Spencer. All right. Are you excited to be back? What did you learn last time that you're going to apply to your racing today?
I learned just to go slow and not crash. Consistency is key.
I hope everybody heard that. He's right. The deputy is right. Okay, Deputy 2P, Spencer, Speedy, Nautilus, and Poster Duck, get up here. We're going to learn the course as they race it. We are getting going. Fans are pouring in. Look at this. Drone racing at Target Field. The National Center for Autonomous Technologies in Thief River Falls provides resources for educators, for students who want to learn about all the new technologies in the world that are autonomous. This is the best possible on-ramp into learning autonomous technologies, is learning how to pilot these drones at an expert level. All the pilots you're going to see today are experts. They are incredibly skilled. What you're going to see here is terribly, terribly difficult. But they are really good at it. It's going to be really fun to watch. And they have amazing opportunities ahead of them as they learn to program drones to fly as well as they can pilot them. That is what the future looks like. The National Center for Autonomous Technology supports the YDSC. Oh, look at that cool angle. That's an amazing angle. Well done, Dragon's Eye View Media. That is cool. That's the finish gate right there, everybody. The Tiny Whoop Cube gate is the finish gate. Yeah. We got 4 thumbs up. That means these pilots are ready to go. We're going to learn the course as they fly through it. Top 2 advance on the top. Bottom 2 have to fight their way up from the bottom. It gets real right away here.
Less than 5.
And there they go. I got to remember who is who. I see 3 in the air. Nautilus is not taken off. But who is that out there? It looks like Deputy 2P and is that Speedy out there? Going through the Twin Town Tunnel. The Twin Town Tunnel, you see that in the middle of our space today. That's right in the middle of the course. They're out going through the bar on the far side. Then it's into the northwest angle. There's a little optical illusion in the northwest angle. And that, I believe, was
Spencer, 41.94 seconds.
Spencer 2P gets the win.
Nautilus,
Nautilus,
50.16
after
seconds.
a slow start, gets
Poster
second.
Dog, 51.45 seconds.
Then it was
Speedy,
Poster Duck
53.07
and
seconds.
Speedy. So it looks like Spencer and Nautilus are staying up top. Let's hear for those pilots. Amazing. How did Nautilus do it? He was on the starting table for the longest time, and then he just reeled everybody in, I guess. Watch out for Nautilus today. Going out as a senior with some major speed. Okay, I got to get used to calling Spencer. I still want to call him 2P. Okay. I'm just going to call you all the things. All right, let's meet our other 4 collegiate pilots. I'm going to get better at calling out the course, by the way, and I got to remember what these drones look like. All right, next 4 collegiate pilots. All the way from Chandler, Gilbert Community College in Phoenix, Arizona. Actually, probably in Chandler and Gilbert, right? Is it in Chandler and Gilbert? Right outside of Phoenix? That's right. He's here from Arizona today. One of the fastest pilots we have ever seen. Certainly one of the fastest pilots in the YDSC and CDSC community. He took second in nationals last year at our first national championship. He's back again in Minnesota. Last year was at the Mall of America. Today we're at Target Field. Let's hear it for the freshman from Arizona, Vanadium. Vanadium. Flying in blue as usual. Look at that cool non-canopy. All right. Are you happy to be back in Minnesota?
Definitely. It's super great to see everyone and be here and race and have a blast.
We are so happy to have you. All right, Vanadium is here. Watch out for him, super fast. Going down to the bottom. Now here's another pilot from the University of Minnesota, formerly from St. Louis Park High School, the original dynasty of the YDSC, by the way. And this is another pilot who likes to put another pilot's picture in his profile picture. That pilot that you see is Soren, otherwise known as... What's his pilot name now? What was it? It was Fat Kid, right? Okay, PHAT Kid. All right, but it's not Soren who's flying. It's a super Soren fan now at the University of Minnesota. We haven't seen him in a while. Really nice to have him back. Racers, get out here, racers! For the University of Minnesota, you got a clear. What does it look like when you light it up? You're blue too. Okay, you and Vanadium are blue. All right. It's been a while. You ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
Racers is good. All right, here he is, Racers. Next, we have All right, another pilot from the University of Minnesota, Team Alpha Drone. We met him at regionals, where he, along with Deputy 2P, won the team championship. He's back. He's got some tough competition. What year are you in school again? He's a junior. Okay, junior. Let's hear it for Turtle Penguin. Turtle Penguin, come on up. And what is your? Oh, you got the dark. Oh, look at stealthy. Yes. All right, Turtle Penguin's gonna have the dark quad out there. And different course today. What do you think?
It's going to be interesting. It's a lot faster than last time, I think.
Faster course. All right, you heard from Turtle Penguin. Welcome. And then, fresh off the boat, actually the plane, where he spent a semester abroad in the UK, still jet-lagged, but he's here racing today, our original Minnesota State champion in 2019, the first time we ever did this. And I believe he was our collegiate champion at Nationals last year. Yes, our first collegiate national champion is back to defend. Let's see if he can stay awake. Here he is from St. Cloud State University, Andy. Come on out here, Andy. All right, you have a dark quad too with colored propellers, okay, and I like the shimmery canopy you have. Now, your younger brother is our reigning sim champion and Minnesota State champion. You were a Minnesota State champion. You're a reigning collegiate champion. Do championships run in your family?
I hope so, yeah.
We'll see today. All right, let's get these pilots up here. We got Andy. We got Turtle Penguin. We've got Vanadium. And we've got Racers. Funny story about Racers' pilot name. We have a fan and a collaborator who would always say, let's go Racers, before the races. So Racers said, I got an idea, I'm gonna call myself Racers. And then whenever he says that, he'll just be cheering for me. Smart, right? Let's go Racers. I mean all of them. They're plugging in their quadcopters. I think Racers, he put a heart around Soren. That's not just using his picture. He drew a heart. Do they know what channels they're supposed to be on? Racers hasn't raced with us in a while. Andy has a no worries picture. That's a new picture for him. I like that. No worries. The boat is sinking. Okay, that's who we're waiting on. Those guys. We got the angle provided by Dragon's Eye View Media. We do have a simulator set up here at Target Field today. If anyone wants to try this, if they're new to drone racing, wondering what's it like to fly first-person view, we do have a simulator at the last booth over there. That's what it's there for. Give it a try. If you have no idea what you're doing, ask a pilot. There's a lot of them here. Say, hey, can you give me some pointers? I highly recommend it. It's hard to do, especially if no one's given you any instructions. I would do it, but I'm calling the race today. And I do it wrong. Sour Power doesn't like how I do it. By the way, Sour Power, chief mentor in the YDSC, he's over there helping the pilots get going. Sour Power has helped all these pilots become better. He trains them much better than I do. He doesn't want me training them anymore. But a few of them were trained by me to begin with. I see a few of you out there that got their first lesson from me, and they're still good somehow. I don't know why. What are we waiting for, guys? It's Racers. The college pilots are supposed to have this figured out by now. Oh, by the way, when we're done with CDSC and YDSC, we're going to have a battle of the best of both. Top two finishers in the YDSC will go up against the top two finishers in the CDSC to close things out today. So get ready for that. That's when we see who is really best. It's not necessarily the college pilots. Older is not necessarily better in drone racing. The fastest pilots in the world tend to be teenagers Racers will not be on stage with us. He's going to be in the back. He likes to go his own way. Let's see. Andy has a dark quad. Vanadium has a blue one. Racers has a blue one. Turtle Penguin has a dark one. That's as much as I can tell you. We'll figure it out as we go. We don't see Vanadium on. Top two will advance on the top side of the bracket. Bottom two have to work their way up from the bottom. Bottom two will go right away again. Can you see him now? Lots of technical considerations with drone racing. Many, many different parts have to work all at the same time. We've got video channels that we're confirming right now. That's how the pilots see through the camera on their drones, is through the channel setting. All right. We'll switch to the one. Okay.
Pilots, arm your quads.
Voice of Joe Scully.
On the tone in less than 5.
All four are away. That looks like Vanadium out first. His video is tough to watch, but he's through the tunnel, the Twin Town Tunnel. What is happening out there? It's so far. Oh, the tunnel claims a victim. That is a typical toddler tunnel, but for today, it is a drone racing tunnel. Here comes Vanadium from Chandler Gilbert with us. Oh my gosh, scorching fast heat. Vanadium from Arizona. But who's going to take that second spot? The other pilot in blue, I believe that's Racers.
Vanadium, 47.81 seconds.
Someone's chasing, but Racers gets out of the triple threat first. Can he get through? He does.
Racers, 52.96 seconds. Turtle, 54.17
Turtle Penguin
seconds.
just behind his teammate Racers. Turtle Penguin will have to work his way up from the bottom, but so close. And where is Andy?
I have no video.
Andy has no video. We see it. It's looking clear. All right, now he's got it. He flipped himself. All right, Andy, you're just gonna leave it there? Okay, Andy's stuck. Are we going now bottom half? Or are we going top half? Okay, so Andy and Turtle Penguin stay where they are. We need the bottom half pilots from Heat 1. And this is an elimination heat. This is elimination. Vanadium and Racers staying up top. Let's see, I believe we had Speedy and who else was bottom? Speedy and Poster Duck. Poster Duck and Speedy, I'm sorry, Poster Duck, yes, and Speedy going up against Turtle Penguin and Andy. Top two survive, bottom two are out of the bracket. Our first elimination race of the day is up. You can see Vanadium. Oh, you could for a second. That was kind of a cool, modern looking visual. Such an honor to be at Target Field. You know, I grew up in Minnesota with the Metrodome. Not a great place to watch baseball. I think we can say that. We can all agree now. Like, we're not insulting anybody. Target Field is an amazing place to watch baseball. Opened in 2010, I believe. Has it been 12 years? World Series trophies behind us. Gold gloves out there, including Byron Buxton's gold glove. Current superstar for the Twins. We got Cy Young Awards in the back. We get to fly around all of it. Thank you, Minnesota Twins, for supporting what we do, drone racing. I know the Twins are also involved in the Minnesota Varsity League, the high school esports league. They are sponsoring the MNVL. Minnesota Twins are not just about baseball. They are about all kinds of cool new ways to compete and have fun. Shout out to the MNVL. Okay, we got to get these collegiate pilots ready to go again. I hope Andy is solving his video issues. Poster Duck has, you can see Poster Duck on the right of your screen. Those cool goggles that he's got. Those are the cool looking goggles. They look like futuristic bug eyes. Poster Duck, of course, from Bemidji State, the Beavers. He had many colleges all wanting his services. A heavy recruiting battle for Poster Duck. Originally from Lakeville. But Bemidji State won it out, won the competition for his services. All right, this is going to be tough saying goodbye to two of these pilots. These are all super fast pilots, but they ended up in the bottom half of their respective heats. So top two survive, bottom two are done. Looks like they are getting lined up. Look at that Alpha Drone team getting ready to support their teammates. Turtle, Penguin, and Speedy are in this heat. Senior Captain Nautilus sitting high in your screen. We got our fans, we got all the other teams getting ready to fly. On a gray day in Minneapolis, but we're nice and warm and rain-free inside. Okay, they are on the stage. Poster Duck with that multicolored drone. Turtle, Penguin, and Andy with dark ones. And then Speedy. Speedy's got the teal and purple. 4 thumbs are up. They've got good video. I'm going to try to call out the course this time.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
There they go, straight into the triple threat. The triple threat gets hit twice, at the beginning and at the end. And who is out first? It looks like Turtle, Penguin, Andy. I see 3 going through the tunnel. Wow, they are all in this, going across the bar. I'm going to try to call it from the FPV, not what I normally do. Speedy is coming around. That is Speedy right there. Back. Oh, he hits off the triple threat. He recovers, but a midair. But Speedy is through, and Speedy gets the win. Who's
Speedy,
second?
44.68 seconds. Turtle, 46.15
Turtle Penguin
seconds.
was second.
Andy, 47.38 seconds.
That was Turtle
Poster
Penguin,
Duck,
the dark quad.
47.41 seconds.
The 2 Gophers from Team Alpha Drone survive the elimination and a face punch on top of that. Straight into my partner. And that means the end of the road for St. Cloud State's Andy and Bemidji State's Poster Duck. Let's hear it for Poster Duck and Andy. Wow. Thank you guys for flying today. That was super close. Close all the way. Hate to say goodbye to 2 of them. All right. Wow. Gophers looking good. Now we have a match of all the winners from the first round. So all the top 2s are in this one. Top 2 in this heat automatically advance to the final. You're trying to automatically advance to the final by finishing top 2 in this one. Let's keep things moving. Who do we got in this match number 4? Not an elimination match. That's right. From the University of Minnesota Alpha Drone team, we've got Spencer, formerly Deputy 2P. We've also got Nautilus, senior captain from Team Alpha Drone, University of Minnesota. Then we've got, all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, Chandler Gilbert Community College, the Coyotes. I don't think they're really the Coyotes, but we have Gophers and Beavers and Huskies today. We have to have a nickname for Vanadium School. We've got Vanadium from Arizona. And then Racers back in action after a long sabbatical for the University of Minnesota. All right. This is going to be a fast one, everybody. Look out. The 4 fastest collegiate pilots so far today. If you're hungry, we do have concessions for sale over here. A nice ballpark style menu if you're hungry. These pilots just seem to be waiting for the sake of waiting. Their motors should be cool. All right, Vanadium with the blue quad. Fastest by far in the first round. Here comes Deputy 2P, Spencer. It's Vanadium and a bunch of Gophers. There is Nautilus. He likes to stand. Racers likes to go in the back. He likes to hang out with the gold gloves. Wait, where's Vanadium going? He sits right there behind the gold gloves. Okay. Whatever works for you. Pilots have their preferences. All right, he says it's not a preference. He doesn't have video there. Okay. Whatever you say, Racers. There's that cool angle again. Remember, Racers is racing in blue. Vanadium's in blue. Nautilus is in green. 2P has the red frame. That's right. They're ready to go.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
Super fast start into the triple threat. Remember, they will end in the triple threat as well. Vanadium from Arizona just scorching through. Truly on deck. He's into the tunnel. Now he's back through Cy Young City. Being chased by the chase pack. But Vanadium so fast today. Coming around the video wall. Oh, but he goes down off the triple threat. And here comes Nautilus catching up. Vanadium's back up, but it's Nautilus.
It's Nautilus,
And Vanadium.
39.13 seconds. Vanadium, 39.76
Racers is down right there. Racers was in the mix. Here he's going to go back into the triple threat. Where is 2P? Here comes 2P.
Racers,
Oh.
53.95 seconds.
And Spencer, Deputy 2P, comes in fourth.
57.58 seconds.
Unbelievable. Nautilus gets the win, though. Vanadium was way out front. They still finished top 2, so it's Vanadium and Nautilus are in the finals automatically. Super fast. And Spencer and Racers, don't go too far away. You guys are up next. It's going to be an all-Gopher semifinal. All Team Alpha Drone. So many pilots from the University of Minnesota today. Would you believe that Vanadium is actually having technical issues and he's still flying that fast? I don't know what the issues are, but insanely fast. All right. So, this next match is an elimination match. We've got 4 pilots racing. Top 2 will go to the finals to meet Vanadium and Nautilus. Bottom 2 are out. This is the semifinal. It's all Gophers. We've got Spencer 2P from the last heat. Racers from the last heat. Speedy and Turtle Penguin from the previous heat. Taking pictures of Team Alpha Drone. We are at Youth Drone Sports on Instagram. If you're going to put anything on Instagram, at Youth Drone Sports. If you like Twitter, we are at official YDSC. Why 2 different names? Anybody know why? Anybody guess why we have 2 different names between Twitter and Instagram? What? Well, we can, and we do, but Twitter has a limit on how many characters you can have in your username. Youth Drone Sports is 1 letter too long. So we had to go with official YDSC. That's why. So many Gophers on the stage. Flying Gophers. Racers in the back again? Okay. Remember, top 2 advance to the finals. Bottom 2 are done. We're ready.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
Oh. I think that Speedy went down on the triple threat. It's Spencer out front in red, going around the column and through the tunnel. I think safely through the tunnel. He's got to duck down after that. Over through Cy Young. Turtle's down. In the sink. Turtle Penguin is in the sink at target field. Who's going to come out of the back? They're going through the bar. I see Speedy going through the bar. But watch for the first pilot to emerge around the video board. That is Racer. Oh! Racers just dropped out of the sky into the... He wanted to join him in the sink, I think. Look at these 2. It's Spencer. Oh!
Spencer, 54.89 seconds.
Spencer and Speedy.
Speedy, 58.40
Speedy came looking
seconds.
for me after he hit off the finish gate. Oh. Spencer 2P and Speedy advance to the final. Both Turtle Penguin and Racers end up in the sink. Hold on, before you get it, I gotta get a picture. Don't move the evidence. Where? Oh, here's. Okay, there's Racers down there. Oops. Not even help. Racers, you want me to get your quad? It's right here. Oh, look at that. You are good. I don't know if we can get a camera over here live. They are right next to each other, under the sink.
Who went further? Who went further?
Turtle Penguin went down right away.
Oh yeah, so
Racers did the whole course.
And then went down.
And then, like, He was first out here, wasn't he? And he just dropped out of the sky. What were you doing? What happened there? You just went straight south. All right, let's hear it for Turtle, Penguin, and Racers. They met each other under the sink. They are done for the day, but great to have them here. Okay. That sets up our CDSC final. Are we chasing the ace? We're going to chase the ace for this. Okay. We've got our final four is set at the collegiate level. Next up, high school and middle school are going to go. But for the final four, for the collegiate final, we are doing something called Chase the Ace. We are going to race these four pilots as many times as it takes for one of them to win twice. Okay? We're not worried about top two, bottom two anymore. This is the final four. They're going to race as many times as it takes for one of them to win it and prove it. First one to win twice wins. For second, third, and fourth, we add up the points from how they finished. But this could take 2 heats. It could take 5 heats. We don't know how many heats it's going to take. Anything can happen in a drone race. Let's see our final four. That is a really nice picture from Nautilus. He's had a few different pictures through the years, but I think he's in like a garden. Is that a garden? Conservatory? Is it in the conservatory, Sam? It is. It's a nice picture. Nautilus from the University of Minnesota, the senior captain. Spencer, the junior from the University of Minnesota, the captain to be, I believe, formerly Deputy 2P. Speedy from the University of Minnesota, formerly of St. Louis Park High School, former state champion for the Orioles. And then all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, the Blue Blur, Vanadium. Nautilus has got a green quad. Spencer's got a red frame. Speedy has got teal and purple. Vanadium is all in blue. It looks like he's got video issues, though. Let's see. Left to right on your screen, that's Speedy,
Pilots,
Spencer,
arm your quads.
Nautilus, and Vanadium.
On the tone in less than 5.
The first heat of Chase the Ace is up. They're all in the triple threat, and they're all together. Look at these collegiate pilots. Spencer has a little bit of difficulty, but he's through. Who is out in front? It looks like... I hear contact. Spencer's down. I gotta watch it off. I can't see Vanadium's video, but he's out there. He's flying somehow. Nautilus is going across the bar, down to the northwest angle. That looks like Vanadium with the first ace. The pilot from Phoenix. And look at this for second. Oh, Nautilus just ahead of Speedy.
41.09 seconds. Speedy,
And where is
43.46
Deputy
seconds.
2P? Here he is. Spencer,
Spencer,
Taking fourth,
51.47
but-
seconds.
all very fast. Let's hear it for these pilots on that heat. That was incredible. Vanadium's just next level. We couldn't see his video, but he certainly could. Nice job, you guys. I gotta make sure I'm getting a picture of these. Remember, we're chasing the ace, so Vanadium has to win it again before anybody else can win twice. Vanadium has the first ace. Has anybody stopped Vanadium yet today? That's right, Nautilus did beat him once. Okay. It's been done. Little things can happen in Gold Glove Gulch out there, in Cy Young City. They got to go across the bar. By the way, all the collegiate pilots from the University of Minnesota, that's where they decided to set up all their gear, was back at the bar. College pilots, I guess. That's a long walk as they get their stuff ready, but that's okay. Who will be our collegiate national champion for 2022? We're about to find out. All right, they're getting into position. Okay. If Vanadium wins this one, it's over. If anybody else wins, we keep going. They are ready.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
They're a little jittery off the front, but they're off clean into the triple threat. Nautilus is out front with his teammate, Deputy 2P Spencer. Back across the bar. There's a little angle in the far end of this venue. We call it the Northwest Angle. Here comes Nautilus from the University of Minnesota with a commanding lead. Triple threat and through. Nautilus with an ace.
Nautilus,
Spencer
38.09
takes second.
seconds.
Here
Spencer,
comes
41.63 seconds.
Speedy third. And Vanadium,
Speedy, 49.58 seconds.
where is he? Vanadium still has the ace, but we did not see him come through on that one. Remember, as we gather the drones, there is a simulator that's available for anyone to try, a first-person view simulator. If you're wondering what it's like to fly drones in first-person view, you don't have to fly a real one and crash a real one, because you will crash. It's not easy, but we have a simulator at the last booth right over there. Anybody can try it. Just find a pilot, there are many, and ask them for some advice on what you do with the left stick and the right stick. But give it a try. If you think this looks easy, give it a try. It is not easy. These pilots are incredibly well skilled. Countless hours of practice to get to this point. And we are very thankful to the National Center for Autonomous Technologies for supporting all of the pilots in the YDSC and the CDSC. National Center, and there's Vanadium, all the way through. We're taking average lap times for the afternoon. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. Not sure what happened there, but we're going to allow him to figure some stuff out. If you are an educator or a student or a parent and you want to learn more about the future of autonomous technologies, self-driving cars, flying cars with autopilot, yes, they're coming this decade. Underwater remote vehicles that are autonomous, all of the above. Check out the National Center for Autonomous Technologies, ncatech.org. ncatech.org. And they are super excited about all the pilots who are flying here today because they have the perfect foundation for exploring and working in the technologies of tomorrow. Dragon's Eye View Media, following me all wherever I go. Dragon's Eye View Media. It's like I'm wearing a... I'm just trying to avoid their lens. No, I'm not. Okay, we're going 3. Vanadium has an ace, Nautilus has an ace. If either one of them win, it's over. Nautilus in green, Vanadium in blue. Spencer's ready. He's got the red frame. And watch out for Speedy, former state champion at the YDSC level when he flew for St. Louis Park. Vanadium was second place Nationals last year at the YDSC level when he was still in high school. Can he win it at the collegiate level? He's going to have to stop Nautilus. And Spencer and Speedy. Lots of Gophers. And the pilot from Phoenix. All right, trying to resolve some video issues. Always, it can always be something in drone racing. Anything can happen in a drone race, so pilots got to stay smooth. They are ready to go. This is your finish gate right here. They come around that video wall and through the triple threat when they're done. The actual finish is the back of this.
On the tone in less than 5.
Oh! I think that was Vanadium that went down. That springs Nautilus. Nautilus and then Spencer and then Vanadium was in the tunnel. Speedy chasing past the gold gloves. They're in the northwest angle. Who's going to emerge first? Doing work back at the bar. This looks like Spencer, but he goes down off the triple threat. He lands upright though. He's coming through again. His teammate is right there with him. But Spencer gets an ace.
46.30 seconds.
Just ahead of his
Nautilus,
teammate Nautilus.
46.72 seconds.
Aces all around here, everybody. Spencer has one. Nautilus has one. Oh, Speedy goes down and his battery flies. Your battery is out of the holder, Speedy. And Vanadium is still out there. I think, yeah, he'll take fourth on that. Vanadium gets third. That triple threat at the beginning is tough. It's a straightaway, and then it's super high traffic right there. So if you survive that, you're in good shape, but there's no guarantee. Now we have 3 pilots holding aces. Spencer, formerly Deputy 2P, has an ace. Nautilus, his teammate, has an ace, and Vanadium, who got the first ace, has not been able to repeat yet. Can Speedy get an ace? Can we go for 5 here in the collegiate race? Rarely happens. Let's see if Speedy can pull it off. Does anybody have any questions about this format? We get what we're doing? Chasing the ace. I was telling one of the pilots earlier, we have these World Series trophies behind me. I was a freshman in high school, like some of the pilots here today, when the Twins won their first World Series in '87. I was a freshman in college, like some of the pilots here today, when the Twins won their second World Series in 1991. If I would just be a freshman again, I'm sure the Twins would win the World Series, but I think I can only be a freshman twice. I've used them up. What an honor to be flying here at the home of the Twins with their World Series trophies, with their Cy Young Awards, their gold gloves. This is awesome. Team Alpha Drone from the University of Minnesota, just hanging out, comparing notes. All right, those are the official results so far. Wow, we're gonna have to add up some points for second, third, and fourth, but Pilots can control their own destiny. Just win twice and you win. Don't worry about the points. Just win twice before anybody else. All right, while we wait for Heat 4. Sam, you've raced with us for a while. We don't often go all the way to 5 in a Chase the Ace. Do you remember the last time, or has that ever happened in a race you've been in?
I think back in like maybe the Science Museum race, we had a couple fast pilots. I know like Low Fly was up in the final for that. So, and I think Harp was too. So we had some pretty stacked finals back in those days. But in recent memory, I don't think we've had any fully stacked ace heats.
I mean, you need a lot of parity amongst the pilots, right? Funny you should mention that race at the Science Museum, which was an awesome race in that cool theater. A race you won that day, by the way, right? And that was at the time when the brushless motors were coming into vogue, but you were still flying brushed, and you won it with a brush that day, right?
Yeah, I mean, going into that course, I had a pretty good idea that brush would be a good call because it had a lot of vertical change, and brushed is very light. Brushed quads are still a little bit lighter than brushless quads, and so going to brush turned out to be the key to victory in that one.
It totally worked. Now, most pilots have made the switch to brushless. In fact, it's harder and harder to get a brushed micro quad these days. Do you still keep both in your arsenal?
You know, I still have a few brushed quads, but I fly brushless 100% of the time now. It's just noticeably more control than brushed has, and it's so much more durable with you not having to replace motors all the time. Brushless is kind of, for me, it's the sweet spot.
Well, it's changing times. When we started in drone racing, it was all brushed. Then the brushless came. The YDSC started all brushed. Now moving into brushless. If you're curious what all this means, this is what you learn in the YDSC and the CDC, the difference between these different types of motors. Sam, you're graduating. Congratulations. What lies ahead for you after graduation?
Yeah, I'm going into the medical device field here in the cities. So Minnesota's kind of known for medical device and medical device engineering specifically. So I'm going to work for a small medical device company here. But I'll keep in touch with the Alpha Drone team. I mean, I'm happy to pass this off to Spencer, but I'll keep checking in.
I know you will. You've been just a tremendous citizen of this program ever since we started it. We appreciate that. A leader in it. Will anything you've learned through drone racing and flying FPV apply to what you're doing in your new career in medical devices?
Yeah, and I don't think it's just strictly like related to the technical aspects of it. It's really like learning to work as a team, and the camaraderie that comes with being a team and all working towards the same goal is one of the biggest takeaways for me from drone racing, especially this year with Alpha Drone. This is Alpha Drone's most successful year as a team and also in competition side. So it's really just learning to be a team is one of the biggest takeaways for me.
Well, here. Whatever medical device company got this guy, they got a good one. Let's hear it for Nautilus, ace holder, graduating senior from the University of Minnesota. Thank you, Sam. Sam was, again, just a teenager when we first started racing drones around the Twin Cities. We were at a place called the Norseman Distillery. They let a teenager in to race drones. Yeah, we may have done that a few times, but now he's graduating. He's got a job lined up already. Fantastic. Passing the torch to his teammate Spencer, Deputy 2P will be taking over leadership of Alpha Drone. They both have aces in this race. Vanadium has an ace. Speedy is due. I don't know where Spencer came from. I can't remember. Where'd you go to high school, Spencer? New Prague. Come here for a second. All right, let's bring up the captain to be of Team Alpha Drone, Spencer, Deputy 2P. You're from New Prague originally.
Yeah, I'm from New Prague, Minnesota, about an hour south of here.
I think somebody may have reached out to me about getting a team going at the high school. Are there any teachers at the high school you think we should talk to that would be interested in maybe fostering a drone team at New Prague?
Oh, yeah.
I know you've been out of high school for a while.
Yeah, I guess that's a hard question. I don't remember a lot of those teachers, but yeah. I know we have a pretty good robotics team, so I could see a future in a New Prague drone racing team.
When did you start flying FPV?
I started it in about probably freshman year of high school. Yeah, I started in 5-inch freestyle.
All right, you were flying the big guys outside. Well, back then, I mean, that's what, 7 years ago? 6, 7 years ago?
Yeah, everything was pretty bad. All individual ESCs, you had to code everything. It was terrible.
Well, we didn't know about you back then when we were getting started, so we're happy to know you now, taking over leadership of this team. Let's try to bring some drone racing to New Prague if we can. Let's see if you can make your hometown proud by getting an ace before your teammate Nautilus and before Vanadium. And what do you think? Do you think Speedy is going to get one before the day is done?
I think he will. I think he's got it in him. We're going to push it to 6 races here.
Yeah, well, we rarely go the distance in Chase the Ace. Let's see if Speedy can do it. Thanks for coming up here, Spencer. Good luck today. In the final, he's got an ace. Let's hear it for Spencer. All right, we are still working through some things. We're hoping to see somebody from the National Center for Autonomous Technologies come through today. Oh, look at that drone flying, test flying right now. Something about the way Vanadium flies that drone. It is impressive to watch. It just screams through the air. Look at that. It doesn't sound right, but it looks good. All right. I've talked to everybody else on his team. We got to talk to him now. Speedy. Speedy, come up here. All right, so we go back a little ways. You, along with racers, came out of that St. Louis Park High School program. You and racers together won state in 2020 as a team in the simulator live on Fox Sports North. What's it like to be teaming with racers now at the college level and here in the finals of our national CDSC event?
I've had a lot of fun with it. We've really pushed each other through the high school season. We were practicing a ton together. It was super fun. Now to be on the same college team is great as well.
All right. If you don't remember Speedy from the high school days, it's because he had a variety of pilot names back in the day. He was Waterlogger, was the first one, right?
Yeah, I had Waterlogger, and then I went through a bunch of donuts.
Yeah, Donut, Orangutan, Donut, what were...
Donut Operator was one of them. Donut Officer was another one.
I couldn't get the name straight. I changed it for you, and you just went with it. A lot of donuts, and then what inspired Speedy?
Speedy was from gaming with some of my friends. I got that name and took it up as a gamer name, and then it transferred over to be my pilot name as well.
I remember it was longer before, but now it's just Speedy. The man of many pilot names. Speedy, are you ready to try to get an ace and keep this thing going for us?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm pushing for it.
They look ready, so get over there. Let's hear it for Speedy. Okay, we're gonna go. What a build-up. Talking to all these pilots. Remember, Nautilus in the green quad has an ace. Vanadium in the blue quad has an ace. Spencer with the red frame has an ace. Speedy with purple and teal trying to keep us going. If Speedy wins, we keep going. Anybody else wins, that is your champion. National CDSC Championship on the line. We're waiting for thumbs up. Thumbs up means good video. We've got 4 good video streams.
Pilots, arm your quads.
Time to watch.
I finally have none.
on the tone in less than 5.
Oh, Vanadium goes straight down off the top. It is Spencer and Nautilus out front with Speedy chasing, but Speedy went down off that gate in the back. It looks like it's... The Vanadium got up already? Uh-oh. Can Vanadium make up ground? What's going to happen in the back? Anything can happen in a drone race. Oh! It is! It's Vanadium! Vanadium takes it out of nowhere! Went straight down!
That's what you get for staying there.
Spencer has to get up, then you gotta get through. Spencer's through.
Spencer, 42.77
Nautilus
seconds.
third.
Nautilus, 48.11
And here
seconds.
comes Speedy. Let's hear it for Speedy. Coming in fourth. My goodness.
55.64 seconds.
Woo! We got to talk to Vanadium about that. He went straight down off the start. He was under this table. I didn't even see him get up. But he comes back all the way. As we tabulate the points for second, third, and fourth, Vanadium, grab your quad and please come talk to us. Wow. I mean, the finish orders of all those, we're watching DVR.
I'm guessing your video works now?
We're watching DVR to see how he got off the ground. Let's see. He's on the ground. Let's watch it back, Vanadium. So you go super fast into the triple thread here. Narrate what you saw here.
So I just knew I had to send it, but still keep it nice and slow and steady. And I just pushed a tiny bit more than I regularly would. And I just sent it around that pylon, and I knew I had to slow a lot down here. I saw him right there. I just booked it around the pillar, sent it all the way home.
I mean, that is an epic. Did you guys see that? That was an epic heat. My goodness. Worth the trip to Minnesota?
Definitely.
And what can you tell us just a little bit about the issues you were having and what you solved here while we were talking all these other pilots?
So there was something wrong with my VTX. I was having a lot of video issues, and I swapped boards and had some fresh motors, and I was lucky enough to be lent a battery and spare time from all of you guys, which I really appreciate. And I was able to get in my zone one last time and finish it.
Awesome. Everybody, let's hear it for Vanadium from Chandler Gilbert Community College in Phoenix, Arizona. Maybe the fastest pilot we'll see all day. We'll see him later against the YDSC top two. And we're adding up the points to see who second place was at the collegiate level, who we will also see later. Do we have a result yet? There it is, the official results. Nautilus will be joining Vanadium in the battle for the best later today. Congratulations, Nautilus. Spencer took third and Speedy fourth. YDSC Nationals in the books for 2022. Let's hear it again for these pilots. Great job, you guys. That was fantastic. Unbelievable. All right. Now we got to give the YDSC some time. Are we cutting the stream?
Yeah, we are going to just put the stream on hold for a few minutes. We're going to get them organized, and then we'll be doing qualifying with all those pilots. I think we are all going to get, 2 packs, 2 times. Two qualifying packs, and then we will head into brackets.
Okay, so we're taking a little pause. You're going to see drones in the air. They're going to be qualifying the high school and middle school pilots and our one elementary school pilot. We got a third grader racing today in the YDSC. That's right, he took third at state last weekend. How is he going to do against the middle schoolers and the high school pilots? We're going to pause the stream. We've got food for sale over here at Truly on Deck. And there will be more drone racing coming up. Who will be top 2 at the YDSC level going up against Vanadium and Nautilus later today in the finale? We shall see. Thanks again to Dragon's Eye View Media for making this stream look incredible. All the angles, following me around. I appreciate it. and also the National Center for Autonomous Technologies for supporting all the drone pilots here today. We thank you very much. Don't go far. The stream will be back soon. YDSC pilots, time to qualify. Get your quads ready. We'll see you in a little bit.
on Liv was on E6, right? Yeah, Liv needs to be E6. No booming on E2. E2. Hey! Now Liv needs to get E6. Liv, what do you want? Yes! I love the OSD, Liv. Roll. Love it. Roll, neutral. Go. Yep. Which comes up? Now wait for your slow neighbor. Go.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
Boomer, 56.29 seconds. Eclipse, 81.65 seconds.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
Melon, 70.07 seconds. Kingley, 80.66 seconds.
Bring it up here, orbit. Bring your quad to me. Orbit, orbit, bring me your drone, orbit.
Hands Factor E2, Marshmallow F2, Jedi Wolf F7, Tinkertop E6.
Jedi, you were on F7 before, right? Jedi, I put you on F7, right? Seconds ago. It worked for me. Get off the line. Around the corner. I got video. Nice.
You're about to have 4 pilots, right?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Even some of them are up in the north, too.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Those two were Santa Claus.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
All right, those drones in the air are flying qualifying laps. We got some pilots from Chisago County 4-H on the stage, from Providence Academy, and from Pillsbury Elementary School in Minneapolis. Oh, somebody said hello to some of our spectators. And we got a hair issue. We have a hair issue. Who's in the hair? That's Marshmallow. Okay. Let's have Marshmallow go retrieve your quad and help.
Don't try and take it out by yourself.
Don't try to take it out. We're going to help.
We will help you.
We're going to help. Just wait.
Let the professionals do their thing.
It doesn't happen often. Who's going to...
Jedi Will, 71.24 seconds.
All right, we're coming to the rescue. The one incident that can happen. Oh, it looks like Jedi Wolf finished. The one incident that can happen is sometimes a drone that falls the wrong way on longer hair can get spun up in that hair. But there is a way to get it out safely. You may want to wear a ponytail or French braid when you come to the drone races.
103.90 seconds.
We're going to remove the prop.
It's your drone. Go stay your start. Go. Oh, this is what we do.
We apologize for the issue. Have you been over there yet, Marshall, to say hello? I mean, no one does it intentionally, of course. But it does happen. We have some experienced parents and coaches who know how to adjust for that.
Next match. Bro F on E2.
All right.
Viper on F2. Moose Master on F7.
The hair has been restored.
Hashtag happy on E6.
The drone is liberated. I got distracted by the hair incident. How did everybody else do on that? You guys flying well? Oh, the tunnel. Good thing it didn't count.
Pilots, we are going to let you run a second qualifying battery since your channels are all on. So you will be up again at the top of the order after the next two groups are done. But we need to go super fast on that second qualifying pack. If we don't get through it, that's not good. So let's go. Get those packs in.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
Viper, 30.66 seconds.
Oh man, new TQ right there, 30.6 seconds. That's the fastest we've seen all day. By a couple seconds.
Hashtag happy, 51.71 seconds. Broef, 54.04 seconds.
Happy, what's your power output at? Are you at 25?
Fergus Falls in the house. Let's see how they fly up there.
And Fergus Falls is on the line. Abyss, E2, Rogel F2, Oliphant, F7. And Orbit will be joining you due to some video interference. He'll be on E6. On deck, we're back at the top. On deck is Boomer and the Tiny Turbines. Boomer and Tiny Turbines, you are on deck after this group. No channel changes this time around, so we should be able to cruise right through. Boomer and the Turbines, you are on deck.
We are about to
Pilots,
see
arm your quads.
the Fergus Falls Otters.
On the tone in less than 5.
Three are up, one is down. Do you need a flip?
No mercy. Do they not have, you guys have turtle on it?
I don't want to work on this.
Does it work or do you can't practice?
Can't get it. No, I'm just stuck. I'm done.
All right. Three are airborne here from Fergus Falls. They've been practicing up there. We don't get a chance to see them often, so our first glimpse of the FPV talent. They've been getting coached by Sour Power remotely. Look at
Oliphant,
that.
46.75 seconds.
Oliphant. Where are you? Behind the bar. Okay. Nice flying. I should say it wasn't all Fergus Falls. We had Holy Angels on stage as well. Tiny boomers.
All right, Boomer and the turbines are up. On deck is Holy Angels, Kingley, Orbit, Gordo, and Melon. You are on deck after this group. Time to go fast. Let's see if we can get through these next 4, these next 5 in 15 minutes. Let's go.
No unnecessary delays. If we're going to get all this flying in, we got to go fast through qualies. Boomer is racing from back there.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
On the stage, you see pilots from the Tiny Turbines team, the homeschool team. And back by the gold gloves is Boomer from St. Paul Highland Park. Boomer took second at state last weekend, behind Broff from Apple Valley. And on the stage right now, in the middle of those 3 pilots, is Eclipse, our North Regional champion from last fall here at Target Field.
Boomer, 45.72 seconds. Eclipse, 62.44 seconds.
That was a sharp turn. Gordy, how do you like flying here? How do you like flying in this race? You got more stuff to fly around. I was hovering over that.
Next match. Kingley on E2. Gordo on F2. Orbit 1615 on F7. Melon on E6.
We are running through another fast round of qualifying that will allow us to seed our bracket. 19 pilots about to be seeded in a double elimination bracket. 19.
All right. On
We're gonna
deck,
figure that out.
Anza Factor, Marshmallow, Jedi Wolf, and Tater Tot, you are on deck. Please get ready to go. It's
Typically,
batteries.
we
you
have-
are after this heat.
With collegiate, we had 8 pilots. Typically, we do 16 pilots. 19, we're going to have to vary some things, but that's what we do. So, just a few more qualifiers, and then we race. Bracket style.
Gordo, did you change your profile picture?
It's an axe lock. It is a fish.
Gone is the black and white sketch of a fish. Now we have a color sketch of a fish.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
We've got a drone stuck in the wires. You're good.
Gordo, 43.73 seconds.
Gordo from Holy Angels with a nice qualifying heat right there. Gordo took 4th in state last weekend in his own gym.
Orbit 1615, 68.49 seconds.
Up there, not down there. You walk down there and then you put it crash.
Orbit went straight at Netizen after that one. And a big smile on
Melon,
his face.
89.89 seconds.
Melon, part of that Holy Angels state champion team from last weekend. All right, we're past 4 o'clock. How many more we got? Who's up next? That was all Holy Angels pilots on the stage. Bringing a lot of pilots to the race today. Let's see who's coming up next. I see Team Momentum pilot Marshmallow from Chisago County 4-H. Anza Factor from Providence Academy. Here comes Jedi Wolf from Pillsbury School in Minneapolis. And Tater Tot, also from Momentum, Chisago County 4-H.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
Some crashes and some recoveries. Who is this?
I have clear video on my
Jedi
end.
Wolf,
Jedi
64.62
Wolf
seconds.
from Pillsbury School. First in.
Anza Factor, 72.48
Anza
seconds.
Factor from Providence. The Lion, you're over here, Anza.
Down, I think down.
Nice flying. And what happened to Momentum pilots? Marshmallow is landed. Here comes Tater Tot. Nice flying, Jedi. Ooh, navigating that northwest angle. Well done, Tater Tot. Around the video wall. Make sure he's doing that triple threat correctly.
Taturda, 136.69 seconds.
Taturdot. Is that what the computer says? Taturdot? Nice flying, you guys. Getting ready for the real thing. Oh, watch out for these guys. A lot of speed in this group. Reigning state champion from last weekend, Broff from Apple Valley. His teammate Viper was not at state. He was in Colorado racing against the best pilots in the country of all ages. Took third in the country in Colorado, while his teammate Broff was winning state back here in Minnesota. Then from Lakeville North, we've got Happy. Haven't seen Happy for a while. Good to see him back. And then from Holy Angels, actually, out of Annunciation School, racing for Holy Angels, but going to De La Salle next year, Moose Master.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
Only one pilot on the stage with me. That is Moose Master, but pilots scattered throughout. Moose Master is down right away. Learning with each rep, though. Oh my gosh, look at Viper ripping across the bar into the northwest angle. Takes him a second. There he is. A red streak. Boom.
Viper, 36.03 seconds.
And then we've got
Broat, 47.16 seconds.
from Apple Valley. Here comes Happy.
Hashtag happy, 53.37
Hashtag happy.
seconds.
All right, course clear.
I got live commentary from Moose Master here on the stage. Another successful face punch. I think Shy Dragon is worried that she's going to take some contact by being next to Joel.
All right, last group from qualifying. We head in a 5-minute break and we'll set up our brackets. Fergus Falls, you're up. Fergus Falls, you are up. Abyss, Rogel, Oliphant. Your time to shine. Jedi Wolf. Jedi Wolf, can you come visit me at the desk? Hang out with me.
Pilots, arm your quads. On the tone in less than 5.
Fergus Falls flying again. And what do they get to see when they get to Minneapolis? A triple threat right off the bat. This is no easy course, but they are tackling it. We're watching Oliphant. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. There he is. Excellent. Flying through that triple threat. Oh, got to come through the top. Oh, try it again. There it is. Nice job,
Oliphant,
Oliphant.
62.70 seconds.
Sticking with that triple threat at the end. And here we have Rogel, FPV. Oh, nice. Oh, coming in hot. Coming in high. Got to come back around the finish gate. The newbie drone cube. There you go. Nice
Rogel
finish.
FPV, 85.72 seconds.
Well done. Abyss, is that you out there? Okay. Nothing like real racing. Fergus Falls looking good.
All right, we are done with qualifying. Hooray! Give yourself a round of applause. And we will head into brackets in just a few minutes here. Let us get that all set up.
Tell all your friends at home, get ready to watch the live stream again. We'll flip it on in just a few. It's been on the whole time? Oh, it has.
Yeah, I had the audio off for practicing, but otherwise I turned it back on.
All right, it's been on the whole time. But we're about to turn the audio on.